Somewhere on your body right now, there is very likely a small piece of metal that was forged in a collision so violent it briefly outshone an entire galaxy. Your wedding ring, a gold necklace, the platinum in a phone battery. None of that could have been made inside any ordinary star. It came from something far stranger, two dead stars colliding, and the aftermath of that collision quietly rewrote our understanding of where roughly half the periodic table actually comes from. To understand why, you first need to understand what a neutron star actually is. When a massive star runs out of fuel and collapses, it can leave behind an object so dense that a single teaspoon of its material would weigh about 1 billion tons. That object is a neutron star, a stellar corpse, city-sized, but heavier than our entire sun. Sometimes, two of these objects form a binary pair, locked in orbit around each other, spiraling closer over millions of years, losing energy in the form of gravitational waves until they finally collide. That collision is called a kilonova, and in 2017, astronomers witnessed one directly for the first time in history, detecting both the gravitational waves from the collision itself and the burst of light that followed it. A combination that had never been captured together before. What that light revealed changed nuclear astrophysics permanently. For decades, physicists knew that ordinary stars, through nuclear fusion, could build elements up to iron, and no further. Iron is where fusion stops being able to release energy, meaning stars simply cannot forge anything heavier through their normal life cycle. So where did gold come from? Platinum? Uranium? Every element heavier than iron on the periodic table needed a different, far more extreme origin story. One requiring an environment absolutely flooded with free neutrons, violent enough and neutron-rich enough to force atomic nuclei to capture neutron, after neutron faster than they can decay, building up into heavier and heavier elements in a process called rapid neutron capture, or the R process for short. The 2017 Kilonova proved neutron-star collisions are exactly that environment. Spectral analysis of the explosion's afterglow confirmed the presence of freshly created heavy elements, evidence that gold, platinum, and other precious metals scattered throughout the universe, including the ones buried in the ground beneath your feet, were very likely forged in exactly this kind of cosmic violence. Since then, the discoveries have only gotten stranger. In 2024, James Webb Space Telescope observations of a separate kilonova identified the heavy element tellurium directly in the explosion's light, and additional analysis constrained the presence of even more extreme, superheavy elements, radon, radium, and actinium, sitting far down the periodic table, forged in the same few violent seconds of collision. Then, in late 2025, astronomers observed something that had only ever been theorized, never actually seen. A gravitational wave signal detected in August, followed by unusual light that didn't behave like an ordinary kilonova at all. After careful study, researchers proposed they may have witnessed the first confirmed superkilonova, an event where a massive star's core collapses directly into a pair of neutron stars that immediately spiral together and merge, combining a supernova and a kilonova into a single extraordinary explosion, effectively going off twice in rapid succession. If confirmed, it would represent an entirely new category of stellar death, one physicists had only ever written into theoretical papers. And the mystery is still actively unfolding. Just this month, in July 2026, researchers published a possible explanation for something that had puzzled astronomers since the very first Kilonova in 2017, an unusual infrared glow appearing weeks after each collision, far too cool to match any of the standard models for how the explosion should fade. The proposed answer involves an exotic form of dust condensing directly out of the newly created heavy elements themselves, something never previously accounted for in Kilonova physics. And if correct, it would mean these explosions are even more chemically complex than astronomers realized just months ago. What makes all of this remarkable is the scale of what these collisions actually accomplish. In a matter of seconds, two collapsed stars, remnants of stars that lived and died long before our solar system ever existed, can forge more gold than has ever been mined throughout the entirety of human history, flinging it outward across space, seeding future solar systems, including, eventually, our own. Every piece of jewelry, every wire in every phone, every trace of uranium powering a nuclear reactor, carries a small piece of that violence inside it, a fragment of two dead stars that found each other in the dark and in the final seconds of their existence, built something the universe had no other way of making. What do you think? How many of the discoveries still hiding inside these collisions haven't been found yet? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe because next time we are covering quark stars, a theoretical object even denser and stranger than a neutron star, made of matter crushed so violently that neutrons themselves are believed to break apart entirely.